Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am coming at you with a stay-at-home tag. I got tagged by Emily at M's Book Nook. I'm going to link her channel down below. She's super sweet and I really enjoy watching her videos, so hey girl. And yeah, check her out. She's just cute and sweet and does really nice videos, so check out her channel. And I believe this was started by Princess of Paperback, and I'm going to link her channel down below as well. All of these prompts, Madison Mary made these just like as themes for what we're all doing at home while we're all in our stay-at-home orders, and so they're pretty cute, and she tried really hard to be sensitive, and I just think it's kind of a great video to do right now. So I just thought it was fun, so I'm gonna do it. The first prompt is laying in bed and to name a book that you have or could have read in a day. And for me, that is Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. This book I just devoured like so fast. It's really fun and funny, but also has just like family complexities and like mystery and kind of like awe over, well, the fact that Rachel's boyfriend comes from this rich family that kind of has this mysterious aura to them in Singapore. I believe it is. Yeah, Singapore. Okay, hi, sorry, new angle. my foot was starting to hurt. I was sitting on my feet. So anyway, yeah, his family is from Singapore and they're just super rich, and she didn't know, and that's all just interesting and all of that. But just the dynamic and like how she tries to fit in with the family and all of that, all the drama. I'm not usually a big like contemporary person, but this book was really fun to read. So this is definitely one that I read so fast, and I think I actually was laying in bed the whole time I read it. So the next question is snacking and your guilty pleasure book. This one was hard for me because I could go with this one, but we don't want to go there. We really don't want to go there. So Eat Cake, Be Brave by Melissa Radke. Like is a social media personality. She became like, she had a video go viral over like Red Ribbon Week down in Texas, and like how all the kids at their schools had to like do different things during that week, like wear red or wear camo or funky hair day, to encourage them not to do drugs. And so she just, I mean, it was amazing. It was really, really funny. And she wrote a book, and I chose this as a guilty pleasure because not a lot of people know about it, one. Two, it's just one of those books where you sit down and read it, and there's some real stuff in here. She definitely hasn't had like this easy, charmed kind of life, but she's gone through some real struggles, and those chapters are very interesting to read through. But it's so funny and humorous and humble, and I bought it for like copies of it for a bunch of people, and it's just a fun read. This, I don't normally reread like memoirs and things like that, but this one I do. Next one is Netflix, meaning a series that you want to start, and I couldn't decide on just one because there's many, so I went with two. First one is Red Rising. This one is being read by Olivia Reads a Latte, and she makes it sound so interesting. I think it's like a sci-fi space odyssey kind of thing. I could be completely wrong, but that's kind of what it sounds like, and I'm here for it, and I really want to check it out. I don't know that much about it, so but I really want to read it. The other one is Ember in the Ashes. Love these covers. They're so stunning. I had this on my March TBR. I didn't get to it. It's not on my April TBR because there were a lot of other books on there. So I'm hoping to get to this one soon. So the fourth and final one is coming out at the end of the year. So I really want to get through this series so that I can read that one when it comes out. The next one is Deep Clean. I can certainly relate. I have been cleaning like a crazy person during this life at home, but that basically is just a series that's been on your TBR forever. No, a book, just a book that's been on your TBR forever, and I decided that it was Percy Jackson. I have wanted to read this series for ages, and I just don't get around to it ever. but it's here, so maybe hopefully one day I will actually get to this book and then devour the whole series. Did anybody know that it turned into a musical? Look at that. It was a rock musical. Like, since when? When did that happen and why? Why did that happen? But Percy is the son of Poseidon, I believe. And he goes to Mount Olympus, maybe, or a camp. I'm only recalling the movie. I'll just be real. I'm recalling the movie. He's the son of Poseidon. He goes to a camp for other kids, like other demigod kids or whatever. And somebody steals something. They have to get it back. Adventures ensue. I am describing this wonderfully, but it does sound really good. Like, the movie was sort of interesting. I mean, it was interesting. It was entertaining. I haven't like rewatched it, but I want to read the book. My best friend's daughter like loves this series, so I really want to pick it up because if she likes it, I'll probably like it. The next one is Animal Crossing, and the prompt is a book that you bought because of the hype, which I just think this is so funny because I bought Animal Crossing because of the hype, so but we weren't talking about video games, we were talking about books. So the first one is American Royals. That one is actually being delivered in a couple days, hopefully. It just sounds cute. I'm not usually into romance or contemporary or anything like that, but it just sounds cute, and sometimes you just need like a cute read. And I have this weird like fascination with the royal family, so there you go. But I don't, it's not unhealthy, okay? I just am fascinated from afar. That's all. That's it. I don't like read all the anyway, we're not gonna get into it. The other one that I bought is Circe by Madeline Miller. In all honesty, I don't know a whole lot or really anything at all about this book. I just know that it's like one of the most popular books, like what, 2 years ago, last year or 2 years ago? 2 years ago, and people are still like raving about it and saying it's wonderful, and look at how beautiful this cover is. So that is exactly what happened. Next one is Productivity, and talk about a book that you learned or had an impact on you. And I decided to go with Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Heen Win. I read this recently, I think like in February, and I loved this book. I think I rated it like 4 or 4.5 stars, something like that. It's not perfect, but there are some things that she mentioned in here that just really hit home for me, that I've not like read anywhere else. Like, there was one part where she talked about the movie Mulan, and there's a part in Mulan that always makes me cry, and I don't know anybody else that cries at that part, and so it was in here and I love it. And then just other things that she talked about. It wasn't just, well, this is a story about Ever Wong, and she is sent off to a like educational program in Taiwan by her parents. And Love Boat Taipei really is summer school program type thing for teenagers, and apparently a lot of people meet like their future husbands and wives there, hence the nickname Love Boat Taipei. And we follow just like all of her adventures and things that she experienced. She grew up in America, and has very strict parents. And so there was a lot of rules and things like that. And so when she's sent to Taipei, she has no rules. And so she goes and sets forth to break the top 10 rules that her parents have placed on her. And she breaks maybe all of them, most of them at least. And it's just an interesting journey of like her coming into her own and her learning about herself. And sorry, I'm back. The washing machine started going crazy, so I had to stop filming for a minute. But anyway, this was really impactful on me. I just loved reading a book that I could really relate to on a level that I haven't been able to in quite some time. So this was really great. I had to take like a good day to really like digest it and think about it. And so this is a really great read, and I really encourage you to pick it up. And the last book prompt for this is Facetime, and it's a book that you were gifted. And so it has been a very long time since I was gifted a book, and it took me a minute to figure out which one. But then it was like a beacon, and I was like, duh, Christmas, I can't believe you didn't think of it. Wonder Woman, 75th anniversary, and it's all the original comics. And also, Wonder Woman. And I think the war years, 1941 to 1945. My husband got me these for Christmas or my birthday one year. Like, oh, the outside noises. Not last year, maybe the year before. And in typical me fashion, I haven't read them yet. It doesn't mean I don't like appreciate them and I don't like love them, because I do. I haven't even read them and I love them. I think they're fabulous. I think part of it is like I just want to preserve their greatness. And I don't want to like break the spine, but books are made to be read. Let's take one. Ooh, it says blood. It says blood. Here's one. Oh, the covers are different. Another one. Ooh, she's nice in this one. And then here's this one. That's the first time I've taken them out of the little book thing. So yeah, these are ones that I was gifted. I'm going to put them back. Okay, these aren't original copies or comics. I don't know what I was thinking. I think these ones might be. So this one has it says, presenting over 20 classic full-length Wonder Woman tales from the DC Comics vault. So, you'd be a huge Wonder Woman fan if you didn't like comic books. I didn't grow up reading comic books, but I grew up watching the show, and waited for years for the movie. Let's just say. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. But yes, my husband bought me these. And they're wonderful and fabulous, and I will read them at some point. So kind of like a little bonus prompt is self-care, and what are some of the things that you've done to take care of yourself during this time. One thing is reading. I think a lot of us booktubers will probably say that reading is definitely big. And I allowed myself to get Animal Crossing, which I know sounds kind of funny, but for me, I have a hard time buying stuff like video games unless I know I'm going to play with somebody else, because it's part of that like bonding and connectedness experience. But Animal Crossing, I don't have anyone else to play with, so I gave myself something else to escape to and woo and have fun with. Also, I've been baking and kind of trying out different recipes from some of the cookbooks that I have, and I'm just kind of enjoying my time in the kitchen. And I also scheduled myself a facial for June, hoping that those places will be open again, and I can help the economy and the folks that have been out of business because of all of the stay-at-home orders. I've not had a facial in about 10 or 12, maybe 15 years, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. And I think the girl, I found her on Yelp, so hopefully it'll all work out and it'll be good. But I did that. I scheduled that, and I'll probably do a pedicure when they open back up. I probably won't get my hair cut until December. I usually only get it cut about once a year. The last bonus is a bonus, and she asked what book that is coming out soon that you're looking forward to. The only one that I could think of, because I honestly have not sat down to look at what's coming out recently that, you know, would interest me. The only one I can think of is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. It's a prequel to The Hunger Games, and I'm on the fence on, like, am I looking forward to it or am I apprehensive? I'm probably a little bit more apprehensive right now, but does that mean I'm not going to read it? No, I'm going to read it. I'm definitely going to read it. I don't know if I'll like it as much, but I'm still going to check it out, and I'm looking forward to that. So there you go. So that's the video, everybody. It's my stay-at-home tag. Thank you again to Em from Em's Book Nook for tagging me, and I actually did the video. Yay, yay, yay. But yeah, check her out. She's super cute and sweet. I am going to tag Susan from Suze Reads. I think you are hysterical, and I think this one would be fun, but no pressure, because I know you're not like other girls. So anyway, I'm going to tag Susan. Reposition myself again because I can't get comfortable. Comment down below some of your answers to these questions. I'd love to kind of know, like, what people are reading, what their guilty pleasures are, anything that they're looking forward to, how you're taking care of yourself during this weird, crazy time. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy and well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!